Hello, hello, my friends, and it's Sunday at 7 p.m. CT, which means, yay, I'm here. How's everyone doing today? Hey, keeping up with Colorado's already in the house. Oh my goodness. Hello, hello, Lori. How are you? How are you? Hey, Tim, my brother from another mother. How you doing today? Graham from down under my Australian buddy. Good day. Good day. How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone's doing well. It has been an eventful week, that's for sure. Um, Everybody's saying hello, hello. Yay. Yeah, so on Monday I ate out at a restaurant and I think I got food poisoning cuz on Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday I pretty much was down for the count. Um he goes, "Do tell, do tell." Yeah, I had some bad food actually. And, yeah, I paid for it all right. Yeah, it took me out for a while. Usually, and it was funny because Carol had called me, and normally I'm up till, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, just doing bracelets and this and that. And I was asleep at like 9, 10 o'clock. And it was so bad. I'm like, "Oh my god," when you get sick and everything, it takes the wind right out of your sails. So I'm like, I was down for the count for like 3 days. I couldn't function, and so be it, that was what it was. Yeah. Everybody's saying, "Hi, hi." Ouch. Yeah, I know, right? Right? Yeah, me and the porcelain god were paying homage to each other. Hey, 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 Blissful Venture Joy, how are you? How are you, girl? Everybody saying hi. Yay! Colorado. My how's your retirement so far, Graham? Now that the wife is, joining you on your adventures, how's Australia doing? How's it treating you? Yeah, so it was a crazy week doing that, and, that's why, I didn't get a video out this week because literally I was down. I couldn't function, and I was like, "Oh my god, I am so dead." Um, but, on Friday, I started feeling pretty much myself again. Yesterday was pretty well. I started doing some creations and, getting back on track. This week, thank goodness, I didn't have school, so I didn't have school, work, and then I still maintained work, which is fine, but oh my goodness, it was not a sight to behold. That is for sure. Lori saying, "Hello, hello." So what has everybody been doing this week? My week pretty much was uneventful. And as you can tell, I'm in the studio, so I wasn't able to get out this weekend because I wasn't sure, wanted to be close by in case something ever happened. But I'm probably at about 95%. So I'm pretty much recovered from that. Thank goodness. Um, Hit that on. Thanks, Lori. Went camping Wednesday, but had to return home for a wedding on Saturday. Well, at least you're getting out there, Tim. I mean, I think next weekend what I want to do is I want to go out and I'm going to start to train Lucky, the big lab, um, and see if I can't get him van friendly. He's starting to listen in the car, so it's well, we'll see. It's going to be a process, but hopefully I can get Lucky trained so he can go on van adventures with me. So I'll have Lucky and Zeus. I love saying hello. Oh, It's the family, it's the tribe, the family. The family is together cleaning up my meds, cleaning up my meds in the van now. Okay. Oh, mess. Cleaning up your mess in the van now. I'm like, I didn't know you were on meds, Tim. Nora, hi, Nora. Nora's in the house. Okay, Graham. Currently in Sanford Valley, showgrounds, $30 per night. Power water, beautiful spot, friendly people. Bridges fighting fit. Brides fighting fit. Well, I mean, at least the bride's with you. At least you're out there, man. That is awesome. His meds are everywhere. I know, right? Right? So yeah, I've been creating new things. I got new earrings that I created. These were little heart earrings with a bell on them for earrings. I thought they were really cute. And then I made a chainmail for guys. This one right here. So and it has just a regular little clasp. I made a bangle. Oh my God. First time I ever did that. Has a little butterfly in it for those that have bigger wrists. But I made a bangle. So it just goes on. New and interesting things. So that's what I've been like kind of creating things. I left at home. I left mine at home. No fighting needed to deal with. Pretty earring. Oh, thank you, Lori. Yeah, I probably should have another flash sale night because I've like gained a few new products that I haven't put on the website yet. So I'll probably do a live next week if anyone cares to. Best way to avoid an argument. Exactly. Beautiful bangle. Yeah, I thought it was neat. They came as like a spacer for just one. So what I did was I made the jump rings to attach them here. And then for the clasp, I put a butterfly, but it's also a clasp. See, you can just ring it around. So for those that have bigger, you can use the actual clasp on it, or you can just use it as the regular bangle and just put it on. I thought that was kind of cool. Call me weird. It's called the creative process, guys. Nora saying hi. Yeah, and y'all saw my dragon weave. I thought that was really, I love this spacer. So, yeah, I'm getting good at that too. It's kind of crazy. But it's nice. It's just nice to, be creative and have some kind of outlet. Goes, the bride spent the morning cleaning and vacuuming, so can't complain. I've learned to dodge the punches. With your sense of humor, yeah, I would guess so, Graham. Dodge them punches. I love the creative process. I know it's kind of a release in a way because literally I'm on the computer between work and school. I'm on the computer at least 9-10 hours a day. And it's like I just want something that doesn't have to deal with technology and because it gets burned out. I mean, your eyes get crazy. I've got monitors and stuff and all this kind of crap. And I'm like, really, I really don't need all this, And then sitting at a desk for so long kind of drives me a little batty. So my sister and we decided that we are going to take advantage of a company program called Virta to lose weight and get my A1C and everything in balance because, I'm 5'2" and about 180 pounds, guys. And yeah, that's not happening. So, yeah, and it's doctor and coach regulated. It's, like $237 a month, but the company pays for it. So I figured we're going to take advantage of it and we're going to learn how to eat the right way. Yes, it's a no carb, high protein, high fat, um, and sodium, but I get to keep my diet Mountain Dew, guys. Yeah, I get to keep it. But it's like 11 grams of protein, which is nothing. And I think it's like 30 grams of carbs um, that we're allowed per day. So, and then we have to have 4 meals. And then I have a glucose meter and a ketone meter and all this stuff. You got to prick yourself and you have to weigh yourself. You have to portion out your controls, all that kind of stuff. So, we're starting that on Monday. So, we went grocery shopping this week. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, 11 grams of protein. Now, everybody thinks, you don't really count the protein, right? Let me just put it this way. You're only supposed to have about 3 grams of protein per meal. Well, I just portioned out like sunflower seeds, which are my snack, right? 3 grams of protein is a half an ounce of nuts. That's like a handful. I'm like, how am I supposed to eat? Are you kidding me right now? So I'm portioning out all this stuff going, this is hardly any food. I'm going to be starving. So thank God they've got a coach so I can be like, and I have a meeting with them in the morning. So I'm like going to be like, okay, what the heck? I got to eat. Um, so, and it's called Virta. So we are going to start that actually tomorrow. So we went grocery shopping today and started portioning control and doing all that fun stuff. So, yep, time to get back down to 150 where I should be. I can't imagine without creating. I'd create something every day. I know, and it does. That's why I love creating, like, even if I take an hour and just do a simple bracelet, I don't care. It's just something that's nice. And of course, now I have my stock back up. Nora, you're exactly. Oh my God. Nora, you're amazing. You are amazing. So no egg roll. No, I can't eat them. Isn't that sad? Well, I shouldn't say that. For the first 30 days, I can't have I can only have 11 grams of protein. After that, then they'll reassess things and they'll adjust the meal plan accordingly. So hopefully by the time I can have, an egg roll, 1, not 5. keep keep out of her road as much as I created something yesterday. I wonder what you created there, Graham. You something that go. I know, and I'm just like, can't have it. I can't have this egg rolls. Yeah, but it's only for the first 30 days, and then they'll reassess it and probably up the protein and lower the carbs or whatever. I don't know. Like I said, it's doctor and coach regulated. So it's based on my ketones and my glucose because I am right on the cusp of being pre-diabetic. So to be pre-diabetic, you need to have 5.6 A1C. And right now I'm at 5.6. So I don't want to be pre-diabetic. So it's time to do something about it. Yay. They should call it. Yeah, murder diet. Honestly, I swear to God. How do you expect to eat? I mean, literally, the portion, I swear to God, is a handful, like a palmful. It's not even a full hand like this. It's like just a it's a half an ounce of seeds, guys. That's one meal. That's a snack. That's your snack. At breakfast, you get 1 egg and 1 slice of bacon. Okay. You can have an ounce of chicken and, dressing 1 tablespoon of ranch with less than 3 grams of carbohydrates. I'm like, "Seriously? Seriously?" Ye yeah. Yes, they should go they should. Seriously. Joy's saying hi. Joy's in the house. Lori's in the house. Nora's in the house. Eat lots of pineapple. I can't. Too much sugar. Can't have sugar. I'm like, I can have sucralose or I can have liquid stevia, but I can't have any sugar because they're trying to get rid of the A1C or at least lower it. Like I said, right now I'm at 5.6 and they do it all by the blood. So I have a blood monitor. I have to prick myself every, morning and find out what, my ketones are or this or that or my glucose once a week and all that fun stuff. So yay for me. I love pineapple, so do I. I can't have any sugary fruits or sugary vegetables like carrots. You know, I think I can have, like, a ton of vegetables, like salad, but again, only 1 tablespoon of dressing, broccoli, cauliflower. I'm actually going to try because I'm Asian, so I got my rice going on, right? And I can't have rice, and that's kind of one of my staples. So, yeah, I'm gonna try the cauliflower rice, but thank goodness they're not mm, it's a high salt, um, because I don't have any blood pressure or anything like that, so I'm able to use salt and water, and, I'll be I'm actually taking a bouillon cube in the morning and then 8 hours later have to take a second cup of bouillon broth. I'm like, "Really?" Yes, it's gonna be interesting. You'll get used to it too because the stomach and that's what it is, honestly. I overeat way too much and I do it wrong. I have 1 meal a day, and I know that's not healthy for me. I should have, like, 3 small meals a day, and I don't. So this is gonna force me to do the 3 meals a day or 4 meals a day, which is 3 meals plus a snack, and the snack being a handful of nuts. But I get cheeses, I get bacon, I get red meat, I get chicken, but again, it's like palm size. It's not like a huge, 8-ounce steak. I think the steak I get is like 3 ounces of meat, and I'm like, "Oh my god." So, not used to the portion, but it's gonna make me eat more often instead of having just the 1 meal a day, which I normally have. So it's kinda weird. Um, but yeah, this'll be an interesting journey, and so you had to get approved, you had to go through blood work to even get approved onto the program, and, because I'm just on the cusp of being pre-diabetic, I was accepted because trying to lower that down and all that fun stuff, so that's what's going on. Pineapple a day to keep the doctor away. Pineapple defeats diabetes. I think they'll allow it, like, once I because I think what they wanna do is they wanna shock your system into getting into ketosis as fast as possible, in order to use fat as fuel versus food as fuel, because fats get stored if it's food for energy. But if you limit your food to a certain amount, then they start using the fat and the fat then gets used for fuel. So, I think that's what they're thinking. At least I'm hoping. Use lemon juice on salad and veggies. Yes, I'm allowed to have balsamic vinaigrette, but again, in moderation, like 1 or 2 tablespoons, not much. I don't use a lot of salad dressing anyways, so that little bit is gonna be just fine. Oils, and I can have anything with canola oil, but not sunflower or vegetable. It has to be canola or safflower or, things like this. I can't have a certain amount of, and I can cook with butter, no problem. I get mushrooms, things like that. I get broccoli, asparagus, cauliflower, any kind of lettuce, romaine. I can even have ham, like 1 slice of ham and put it in with some cheese and wrap it up in a romaine lettuce leaf. And that's, considered lunch. But that's it. I'm like going, "Holy crap, what am I supposed to eat? Oh my god." Um, so yeah, walkies. Yeah, gotta walk. Bouillon broth is actually feels so good because you're getting such limited. Yes, and that's why they want you to have a high salt intake because your body is going to expel it fast because you're going to drink more 32 ounces of water. You're going to have, not anything to really, otherwise you're going to get, you'll have loose stools versus, or you'll have constipation, one or the other. So the salt intake helps to balance that out. I know it sounds weird, but like salt and any kind of spices, like I made my own chili seasoning so I can have ground beef. Fatty is fine. I don't have to do the 98% low fat because they want you to get the fat because you're going to be losing it. So you need to replace it in a way. Usually it will get expelled before it gets into your cells because you're being ketosis. So I guess that's what they're saying. I don't know. I'm gonna start this on Monday, and at least I have my sister, so we're gonna be like accountability partners for each other. And I don't have anyone else in the house, so therefore I am able to stick to it. And then my sister usually used to come over here and bring all of her cheat stuff, all her goodies, her baked goods that she couldn't have at her house because her husband wouldn't want it or anything like that. Well, now that's not gonna happen because she's on the same diet. Hey, hi, welcome, welcome, newbie to our Dasher family, our family right here. We are just chatting away. 3 ounces of beef is like eating drinking. I know, right? So I went to the store. Dude, I'm not kidding you. I went to the store and I, looked at the meat. And of course, the meats are, they're 8 ounces, 16 ounces, 12 ounces. And then I saw this little pack of 3 little, like top round, it must have been like scraps or something. And sure enough, I'm like, that's perfect. That's the perfect size because that's about the meal I can have, right? I'm like, oh my God. But I can have broccoli, I can have asparagus, I can have greens, I can have lettuce, So I'm going to be making a lot of salads, but actually I can have chicken salad with dill pickles and things like that. So, I mean, there are things that I can eat. It's just I got to watch the protein intake because protein can go real fast as well as hidden carbs. So, weird. Do you get wheat bix over there? What the heck is that? Just smiled and gave you a Vegemite sandwich. Oh, I tried Vegemite actually. And yes, it is an acquired taste, y'all. I did have a Vegemite sandwich and yeah, acquired taste definitely. Definitely. It was kind of a yeah. Didn't like it. You're beautiful. Oh, thank you. I just got here. Sounds like keto. Yes, it is keto in a way. Um, but it is keto, but it's monitored keto because my biomarkers automatically get uploaded to, and my coach can see it, and my physician can see it because it is doctor led. So everything is, because here's the thing with keto, you never know if you're doing it right. So I didn't want to invest in keto or anything like that and spend all this money on keto stuff when I don't even know if I'm doing it right. So the company offered this program for free to me. They charge the company, but it's kind of like a benefit. So I figured if the company's going to pay for it, well, because it's like a $239 a month monitoring fee to do this. So I'm like, well, okay, I'm going to try it. But yes, it is keto. And Lori saying hi, Savannah G. Hey, hey. Exercise. Yeah, well, yeah, you got to have a partner for that. Aw, thanks, Lori. Okay. Love you too. Thank you, Nora. Um, yeah. So it's going to be an interesting ride. So y'all will see, what happens and see how it goes. So what is everybody else doing? So now that you know what's happened for me this week, that I got approved, I did the labs, I did this, I got sick. That alone dropped me 10 pounds, right? Um, all this kind of things, but I'm still creating, still doing that. Oh, and I created my um this is another one I created. 7 chakra, black obsidian, amethyst, lapis lazuli. This is blue howlite, green aventurine, citrine, tiger's eye, and black rhodotil in quartz, along with black obsidian. Yay! There's another one I created. Yeah. My next move. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Nora. Yeah, I love you. You are awesome. You are awesome. So what has everyone else been doing? I mean, what are the plans? Who's going out? Who's doing what? Who's got their next adventure planned? Because the only thing I have right now is I was going to go to Scotland next week. That's not going to happen. So I have to take another cruise. Of course, I got it for free, you guys. You know that. But the only thing I have is Lollapalooza. So what's going on? Who's got what? Who's going where? Hi, hey Pam, how are you? Pam's in the house. Family. Yeah, I think I'll probably do another bracelet tutorial. Do a more simpler one. See what you guys like, or earrings, or make rings or whatever. I'll probably do that this week. Lori's saying hi. He goes, I've been on the Gulf Coast for a week soaking up the sun and the waves. Oh, nice. The Gulf Coast. So where are you at? Are you in Florida, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas? Totally, I love the Gulf, and it's weird because the Gulf is like at times it can be really wicked, like, furious, and then there's other times where it's, like, still as glass. It's like, oh, it's just beautiful. So it's always, you never know what it's gonna be like, especially with hurricane season coming up, so it's kinda like, "Oh, man." Plan on heading to up the one to Avila Beach. I plan on heading up to up the one the Pacific Highway to Avalon Beach. Ooh, cool. That'll be a nice one. You gonna stay for the night or are you just gonna go up for the day? Air Force Thunderbirds did an air show over the Sound this week. Oh, nice. The Thunderbirds are always great to watch. I mean, honestly, I love them. Them and the Blue Angels. I mean, it's unbelievable the precision that these guys have. Granted, they train all the time, but that's, it's different to actually be present. I used to do Rhode Island had an air show every year. They used to have it, and it was every other year. It would either be Blue Angels, Thunderbirds, Blue Angels, Thunderbirds, and at the time I was serving, so I had to work it, to make sure that the public was safe and yada yada. And it was so amazing to see these old bucket of bolts. Surprised that it even is staying together and the way that it glides off the runway and it still's running, and I'm like, wow, it was amazing to me. I love air shows. I did the one in the fly-in up in Wisconsin, and I can't even remember. But again, that was just amazing to see all the different kinds of planes and not only just military, but personal, home craft, home deal. And then it ends up with um the Thunderbirds or the Blue Angels. Nice. Yeah, I'm going with Pam. Still building out my van. I'm almost done. Yay! Going to one won't. Are you doing your first maiden voyage? Yeah, 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 man, girl. You get it, girl. You can do it. Yay! You'll never experience more freedom than you have in van life because honestly, it's the best thing ever, 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 ever. Because you've got a family that will always have your back. Your tribe will be your tribe. All you got to do is just reach out. Somebody will help you. That's awesome. You're almost done. You're almost done. Yay! Um, those shows are always awesome to watch. It is. It's amazing. Amazing. I've done Mississippi and Alabama this trip. Nice. So you out in the van doing, Mississippi and Alabama this trip. Awesome. I went through both of those coming from Rhode Island. I had a tiny house at the time. You should see going 55 miles an hour in towing a tiny house from Rhode Island to Texas. Yeah, that was fun. Had it attached to a U-Haul truck. So in the truck area, I'd pull in, and of course, at the back end, you see truck, 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 house, truck, truck, truck. It was the best picture. It was the best picture ever. To see, my tiny house's front door and the bay windows. Truck, 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 house, truck, truck, truck. Best picture ever. But I've gone through Mississippi and Alabama. Absolutely. It's beautiful states. Everybody's saying hi. No, stay a few nights at various campgrounds. Oh, nice. Hey, It's an adventure, right, Pam? Whoop, whoop, good for you, girl. Get out there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start, on next I'm getting the what they, Vantage. I gotta go out. I gotta get out. I gotta get out. So there's a few places around here that even if it's just for the weekend, like I said, I want to start training Lucky to be a van dog. So I figured I'll go to there's a couple of free places nearby. So I'm gonna try and see if I can't snag a site and, early on Friday, I'll go out there and snag a site and work from there. And then stay the weekend because I am just itching to get in the van. Itching. Got to get in the van. Um, but I think what I want to do is I want to actually go and park like in a hospital and see how unusual unusual places to park. Excuse me. While you're traveling, you always trying to find, oh my God, you get kicked out of the truck stop or you get you're this or that, or you can't sleep here, you can't sleep there. So I was thinking about doing a series on unusual places to park while traveling, like a hospital, that's always open 24 hours. Now hotels are actually monitoring their parking lots, so you can't use a hotel anymore in, casinos and things like that. I've already done one on a casino parking. But that was at the campground. So actually doing it in the actual parking lot, which I've done a couple of times, no problem. Um, but how to do stealth and how to do all that fun stuff. So I think I'm going to try that. Tim saying hi to everybody. um, my tanker in the 50s is still flying. See, they're very well maintained. Yeah, I know, but it's just amazing though. Lori, you're the best. You're the best. Thanks. I can't wait. I know. I would be too. I'd be like, oh my God. Everybody's getting ready. Doing a lot of fruit. Oh, purging. Got a lot left to go. I know purging is always sucks. Purging is stuff. You can do it, girl. You got it. Don't worry. If you haven't used it in the last 6 months, get rid of it because you don't need it. That's the first like golden rule when I started purging. And the freedom it brings. Hey, Red, Lindy. Lindy's in the house. Whoop whoop. Red and Lindy, Lori. Oh God, the whole family's here. Hey, Crystal. Crystal showed up too. Hey, family's coming together. Whoop whoop. Yeah, so if I end up being a royal pain in the butt, y'all, you know why, okay? Because I ain't eating. I know, right? Everybody's saying hello, hello. Crazy, crazy. You see, the family says hello to everyone. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is, like I said, I think that'll be a nice series for everyone, like uncommon places to park that, to stay stealth when you're traveling, because there are places that you can go that are open 24 hours without them knowing you're there. So I think that'll be a kind of cool series. So I'm going to like start doing, like even shopping strip malls or things like that, or, even bars, believe it or not, because a lot of people, don't drive and drink, whatever, and come back the next day. As long as you get there late and you leave late, I'm going to try it. I get the knock, I get the knock, right? I purged until everything I own fit in my car. Exactly, because I decided to go up to St. Louis to my friends to get my RV that fit in the car. Oh, that's nice. But to me, my golden rule is also if you haven't used it in 6 months, get rid of it because you don't need it and don't use it. Why you keep it in? If you haven't used it, why? So I've been doing a bunch of purging myself with this whole spring cleaning. Last week, I think I overdid it because I totally like baseboard cleaned white glove my house and literally got rid of a whole bunch of stuff. So it was like really nice to be like free of that stuff. I like emptied out my garage. Everything was like really cool. Everybody's saying hi. You shouldn't be hungry on keto after a few days. At least I'm hoping. I've never tried keto. This is all new to me. I knew of it. I'm like I said, I'm not a sugar sweets, cake and cookie ice cream kind of person. So that was no big deal for me. The one thing that was going to be hard was soda. I don't drink coffee or anything like that. So soda was my big thing. And I found that I still can have diet soda, which is what I drink anyways. So I was like, hoo, at least get to keep that. Of course, not drink 6 cans of soda per day. We're talking 2, maybe 3. That's it. And I'm used to drinking a 6 pack like nobody's business. So obviously I'm going to take that down. But, and bring my water intake up. So, but they want us to they actually gave us like, what do you call it? Those electrolyte ones that have salt that you put in the water? They gave us that too because they want you to get the salt intake because you're going to be expelling a lot with your urine for, all the fats and everything that your body's going to like eat up. So I'm hoping after a few days because believe me, I'm looking at the portions going, you got to be kidding me. Know how to park safely. Okay, so it is a good idea to do those. You guys would be interested in finding that out. Listening because I'm in a rush working on my van. That's fine, cool, Crystal. Hey, that's all right. Had some completely changed everything except my bed because of a leaky fridge. Enjoy, and I heard head to Minnesota Tuesday morning. Oh, Minnesota! You going to Minnesota? Where? Where in Minnesota? I used to live there. Well, I used to live in the Twin Cities and north of the Twin of Minneapolis by Coon Rapids and Fridley and all that kind of stuff. So I know that area very well over there. We're supposed to be leaving tomorrow morning. Oh, so you're in a rush. That's okay, girl. Don't worry about it. Thanks for the encouragement to purge stuff. This week, let's do this. You got this, girl. Girl, you got this. Ain't nothing. Hey, you know, Goodwill Donation Center, you can just leave it. They'll take care of it. Works like a charm. Honestly, I got so rid of so much stuff. I don't use it, it's gone. Then I was traveling around. Everything I owned was in my RV. Kind of worried sometimes. Take off the wrap, leaving grandma's antiques, candy dishes in my apartment. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. That would be true. That'd be one thing is having to have them break it just break your heart. Um my place is paid for. I'm going to the home base. So I'm going to keep a home base. I'm ready to get in a van and save money because those are yeah, they do. A lot of hotels and stuff they do add up. I mean, I have not paid for a hotel room since I've gotten the van. I mean, my mother, she loved to go to the casino. So she'd always get free rooms. Fine. Yeah, I could go up into the room, but I'm not comfortable doing that shit. So I stayed in the van. I stayed in the parking lot. Sometimes I'd go to the campground, but for the most part, I stayed in the parking lot. I don't care. Um, and I was perfectly happy and fine being in the parking lot. Yep. I had movies, I had whatever I wanted. I could do whatever I want in the van and be comfortable and didn't have to worry about anybody watching or looking or anything else. It was perfect. Love my van. I know. Stay safe out there. Crystal. You enjoy. Blissful Ventures are going out to Minnesota. So, guys, be careful. Check in every now and then. Just say hi so we know that you guys are good. Your family cares. Got it? Uh, Thief River Falls for 3 months. Oh, 3 months of work. Well, good for you. Awesome. At least it's not in, the dead of summer yet. That doesn't happen till like August and September up in Minneapolis. So that'll be good. You'll just miss it. Home base is wise these days. Yes, I have a home base, as you can tell. This is home base for me, and until I can go full time. But even that, I will put my house on Airbnb. So the days I decide I want to come home, I can block out that week and go have my, stay in my own home. And then hit the road again. But it'll still be my house when I'm finished with van life, because you have to think about your exit plan too. And so I might be out on the road 2, 3, 4, 5 years, but then I always have this house to always come back to. So I don't lose my house, and I'll have Airbnb. I have a management company that will manage the Airbnb side of the business, and hopefully it will pay the mortgage while I'm away. I mean, I plan on hiking the AT when I'm 60, and then from there, I start my van. My sister probably will drive out my van to Maine, and I will hit van life from then on. So that is the plan. So I'll be Airbnb out my homestead or my property until I'm ready to come home. So it is a good plan to have a home base. And this is also going to be the exit place. Why should I sell a home that I love in an area that I love when I could easily just rent it out? Now, here's the thing. If you have renters, though, it's going to be hard to kick them out after a few years. So I don't want renters. I just want somebody that's going to come there for 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, maybe a week, and then they're gone. Next person comes in, because then I don't have to deal with leases and rents and, who knows, they might be bad tenants. So yeah, I'll just Airbnb it out. That's my feeling. Yay, yay. Love you. Love you. Love you. Nora, love you. Hey, Sylvia. Hi. Sylvia's in the house, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, Nora. Absolutely. No funny business in this channel. If you can't be nice and you can't be appropriate and be respectful, you will be gone. We don't need that on this channel. My apologies. The bridesmaid came over and to take her out for lunch. All right. Hey, no problem. See, that's the best part though. You allow her to do that. Let the girlfriends come or whatever, friends. Bye. See you. A happy wife is a happy life, Graham. I finally get to go to the RV. Go. Wait, I finally let go of the RV fridge. It took much power. There you go. to run, and now I have so much more room. I got a large cooler, fridge freezer combo, only 80 watts better. Oh, heck yeah. Especially when you're dealing with low wattage. So you need to have that kind of, you have to watch that power consumption. Like I have a 75 amp hour battery. Okay. Now I also have a 600-watt Blue Yeti as a backup. So if something happens, I definitely can use that as a backup. Like I know my Starlink takes 35 watts continuously. So I will put that on the Blue Yeti and I can monitor that better than I can my house battery, but it won't take away from my, fridge, my Dometic fridge, and all that other things that I need to do with the battery power. Now I do have an extra solar panel specifically for the Blue Yeti, so therefore it gets recharged during the day. And it's always a good rule. You live like a king during the day when the sun is out, and you live like a pauper at night. So all your heavy consumption things to either get charged or to use or to anything like that, you use during the day. And at night, you use as minimal as you can. King during the day, pauper at night. There's a little trick. I gave stuff away, sold a lot of stuff. Donated a bunch to Goodwill. So did I. When I left St. Louis, came to Denver last year, again, everything I owned went in my Toyota RAV4. Yeah, but those things can hold a lot. I had a RAV4. Loved my RAV4. Um, yeah, cool dude. Cool dude. Our RV's cheaper in St. Louis. Good plan. You always got to have an exit plan. You always got to know something's going to happen along the way at the end. I mean, are you going to live in the van for the rest of your life? Probably not. Uh, I maybe 5-10 years, maybe. Who knows? But it's always good to have something on the backup. Have you been to Cape Benton, Nova Scotia? Hi from Montreal. Hey, David, welcome, welcome. I have not. And in fact, that is on my bucket list because I will be hiking the AT at the age of 60. It's a few years away, guys. And when I'm done with the AT, I'm going to start my van adventures. And since Nova Scotia is over that way, because I do want to, I've never traveled. Here's the funny part, I'm going to be 60 and have never traveled to Canada. Really? So, my plan is to get to Canada right after Maine and just go up from Nova Scotia and all the way over. So, yeah, I will be making it there. Definitely. Just I haven't done it yet. Everybody saying hi. Now bought some furniture from my apartment, but still a lot to move if I go to California. But I will probably stay here as a home base for a few more years. Why not? Having a home base is good to have because not only that, you think about your registrations for your car, anything that you need, your taxes, this, that, and the other thing, they all have to have a place of residence. I mean, they won't even accept postbox anymore. It has to be a place of residence. Now, granted, there are some mail services that actually is an address, but you actually have to have that address. So that's the only way van lifers have been getting like social security checks and things like that is the fact that mail services have a physical address. So this way I know I have it. I have a post office box that I can rent out because I have a physical address. Does that make sense? Hey, David, everybody saying hi, hi. Welcome to the Dasher family. Been to Nova Scotia many times. Beautiful there. See, I want to go. I want to go. I want to go. You worried about squatters? No, not really, because it is going to be managed by a company. Um, in order to rent an Airbnb, one, you have to have an address themselves, have a credit card, the whole 9 yards. And that's another reason why I wanted to have a management company, and I've been, searching them out and everything else. So squatter-wise, you know, one, I have this a lot of security cameras and stuff on the times that it's not rented out, and I do have the city's police department phone number to call if something were to happen on my property that I would see. So, I do have security cameras and security systems in place for the times that it's not rented out. Does that make sense? So I'm not pretty worried about squatters. There are still people here monitoring because, like I said, my sister's 3 minutes away. Something happens, I can call her, and she'd be over here in 3 minutes. And I don't think squatters can move that quick. They say, "Don't be under any illusion that I have any choice." That's true. That's true, Graham. Hey, I'm going. See ya. So true. I know that feeling. Love it. See, I'm excited because I so want to go to Nova Scotia just because I've seen so many things about it that I really, I really want to see it with my own eyes. Except not in the winter. I don't do cold and snow and stuff, so I would definitely do it during the spring, summer, and fall. Yeah. Starlink? I'm pretty sure you meant Starlink. I'm half and half about it, let me tell you this much. One, I do like Starlink just because of the remote capabilities, but, one, it takes a constant 35-watt power source. Don't like that one. And I also, in Quartzsite, I think I used my unlimited data plan through Visible more than I did Starlink because of the power consumption. Um, as far as the rate of speed and everything else like that, it was fine. Was streaming movies the whole 9 yards. Yeah, no big deal. But their prices keep going up. I mean, it started at 125, 135, and now, there's talks about going to 250 a month. Well, it's not going to happen. I have unlimited data hotspot on my phone from Visible for $35 a month, and it worked just fine in Quartzsite. So why would I want to pay that 250 just because it's a satellite? So I'm still kind of up in airs about it. I think I've only used Starlink twice, and that one was for Carol's Live. So I don't think, I mean, even in Quartzsite, I used my phone. I didn't use, and I didn't put even WeBoost on it. It was just a normal cell phone, and it worked just fine for the whole week or 2 weeks that I was there. So my opinion is kinda half and half. I haven't really used it enough to warrant a $250 a month bill, Um, because the last time I paid for it was $135 for the month when I went to Quartzsite, and I think like I said, I only used it, like, 2 or 3 times. So, maybe that will change when I go full time, I don't know. Um, because that's gonna be the factor of where it's really gonna matter. Because right now, I don't think it's worth it. My honest opinion. I don't think Adventure Spirits, but I have a cheaper place to stay when I get out of Georgia. Um, I left September 2022 for 127 Sunseeker by 25K and paid cash. Well, that's kind of cool. Yep, it was Starlink. I'd love to go to Canada. Can't wait to be able to travel again. I know, me too. I am so jonesing. It's good for me. You're Sunny and Sunseeker. And I sold it last May for 23. Well, there you go. I put my air conditioner and run it off solar. Nice. Yeah, at least you don't have to have that 110, whatever it was last year. Oh my God, Lindy, I don't know how you did it. Oh my God. That is insane. I was like, how the hell is Lindy like freaking surviving? Oh my God. I'm getting rid of a lot of stuff. Decluttering. Yeehaw. Oh, it always is. I'm dying in my. I know, right? As I said, I don't know how you did it. So happy. I challenge you, Lisa. Try to fit all you own in a Toyota RAV4. Okay, let me put it this way, Red. I had a Honda Element, and when I first moved to Texas, I was in a tiny house, which was 199 square feet. And then I had the Honda Element for a while. And most of the things that I owned was in that RAV4. Not RAV4, the Honda Element. Because when I moved here, I didn't have much. I had the tiny house at 199 square feet. And my mother had everything else. I didn't have furniture. I didn't have any of that stuff. I had a tiny house. That was all I had. So everything I owned was in that 199 square feet. And then when I had, I got cancer and everything else, everything I had was in the Honda Element. It can't be done. Um, you know. So I've had challenges and I've lived in a small space because a Honda Element is even shorter than the RAV4. I hope she did because that'd be interesting. No, Canada, such a sheltered childhood. Yeah, me too. Right? But you're in Australia though, Graham. Come on. Hit the thank you. Doing it tomorrow. The install is nothing. Awesome. Great. I'd be interested to see that, Lindy. All right. Well, it is definitely past the hour, y'all. I definitely want security cameras if you do. Yes, I did it for 2 years. It was a pain. I don't think I'd do it again. Yeah. But I mean, I had the management company and they're a very good management company. So they come out, they check the property before they have the person comes in because they have to have the cleaners come in every time somebody comes in and leaves. And then they check everything off to make sure everything is good. And, if they end up taking something that they shouldn't, they get charged for it. You know? But yeah, as far as if nobody's in the house and it's being rented, then yeah. It's I got security cameras to back that up. There are a lot of videos about it on YouTube. Oh, well. Yeah, exactly. I'd love to see it. How much solar do you have? Huckleberry Chris. Huckleberry Chris came in 2,000 watt Blue Yeti 1,500. Wow. Air conditioner is 800 watts. Wow. It's a lot. And for you. I think Starlink would be justified if you made money. Yes. On the net travel. Exactly. I mean, justifiable if you've got a business that you're running and that especially with YouTube too. You know what I mean? I mean, that can be considered a business as well. And yes, um, right now as a part-timer, no, not justifiable. I'm gonna say that much. Full time, like I said, I'd have to assess it once I get to be full time. Then I will assess the whole Starlink situation and maybe up the battery system, maybe up whatever I got to do. So we'll see. Plenty of power. Yep. 140 degrees in the van. Ugh. I'm in Georgia to pay some of the internet. Yes, and that's true. You know what I mean? And you have to realize what's good. I mean, I can get the residential here, but again, I had it on the ship. I wasn't well, last time they must have upgraded or something because the ship actually was not bad. You guys saw the live from Central Park and everything else, and that was off of Starlink. Royal Caribbean went with Starlink as their Voom internet package. And it wasn't bad. I was able to pull off the live, thank God. um Lisa, now your bead collection won't ever fit in the Honda Element. Yeah. Yeah, I'd have to downsize my well, I mean, I have a carrying case that I specifically bring for with me for bead collection. So I can do it. I definitely can do it because it's just it's about this by this, and it has 75 different beads, notions, things like that, the whole 9 yards, my weave board, the everything. Everything's in that little thing, and that's what I bring on the cruises. So, yes, I can do it. I just can't bring the entire collection. I have to sell a kidney to afford one. You're killing me. Canada is beautiful. Yes, Savannah, I'm gonna try it. Um, yeah, Lenny, you need to figure that out. Oh, that's awesome. I was living in okay, well, that's crazy with my guest, though. Yeah, I would never do that. Yeah. All right, everybody, it is definitely past the hour. So if you are new here, please put a one so we can give a good old family hello to the new dashers in the house. And of course, my moderators. And if you are a content creator, please put a C or drop your link. I really would appreciate it. Because we all support each other. I just installed a 2K inverter with my trailer, 200 watts of solar, marine batteries till I figure out lithium I want to get. Nice. Nice. Yeah, not even, yeah, I could. We know the deal. I know y'all are content creators. Where are you guys coming? Come on. I love that. Thank you, Nora. Don't forget to leave the thumbs up, hit some likeies. Likey. I like it like that. Ooh, baby. I like it like that. So I know Keeping Up with Colorado is a content creator. Nora Akuda 2001 is a content. Adventure Spirit 66. That's Pam. We love you, love you, love ya. She's saying goodbye. Lindy, Lava Adventure. Lava. Lindy's Adventure. Awesome Venture Van Adventures. Lava. Go check out Lindy's channel. Oh, my wonderful, wonderful newbies. Welcome. Oh, Van Gal. Great to say hello to y'all. See you down the road. Good night. Yes. Welcome. There is Keeping Up with Colorado's The Sound of Gospel. That's Lori out in Colorado. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We got Red in Colorado. But everyone, it's time to get it going. It's wonderful to talk to everybody and keep up with everyone's. Please stay safe out there. Prayers and good wishes for the travels of Joy Blissful Ventures and Crystal Allegringa as they make it up their way to Minnesota. Graham as well, who's in Australia down under. Take it easy this week and stay safe out there. Anyone else that is traveling, please stay safe and blessed be. As always, everyone, stop dreaming it and start living it. See you next week, guys. Bye.